Well, I weeded. I kept the restrooms clean. I was at the entrance a lot, just answering the phone. And then when the boys came along, 3 little boys, my main job was keeping them out of the garden, keeping them safe. We were like 6 feet. I mean, our house was about 6 feet off the parking lot. And so I would slam a clean diaper in the door so those little hands, you know, couldn't turn the doorknob and they couldn't get out in the parking lot because it could be really bad.
We started mowing lawns on a regular basis when we got tall enough to push a lawnmower. I think we were probably about 11 or 12 when we really had full-time regular duties out there. But we toyed around with weeding in our younger days.
Yeah, Dad would take a garden hose and make a circle out of it and tell us that everything inside that hose had to be pulled before we could stop. I just remember that as being like the ultimate challenge.
That's true.
You remember that?
I remember it was a fairly short hose.
It was, but it looked immense to me.
Pretty young. It sounds like child labor.
It was. But in a sense, it was no more than doing chores around the house,
That's true.
To a certain degree too. I mean, there was an expectation. We all participated. You know, we all did what we could do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I remember now. We each had a time card or an envelope. Wasn't it an envelope stapled to or with a thumbtack, and we'd write our hours down. So we pulled weeds. I think for a while, Kevin and I did the mowing, and Greg, our younger brother, did the clipping, the edging around, and then I ended up doing all the mowing, I think, after you left. Or I don't know why I was doing all the... Why was I doing all the mowing? A lot of weeds.
60 cents an hour.
Yeah. Was it that much?
Yeah. It was a penny a minute, which...
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
You're kidding. Is that all?
Well, that was a... I mean, you think about it.
In those days.
We would imagine clank every minute. We'd... Just imagine these pennies dropping every minute. So
I had no idea.
It kept us going.
Well, Brian, you helped. I have a picture of you helping your dad carry rocks on a stretcher.
Yeah, that was another thing we did, was carry a lot of rock
Mm-hmm.
with the stretcher.
They
And
use
buckets.
Yeah.
I remember carrying buckets of cement, too.
Well, the lookout that's at the top now, he rebuilt that. Gordon rebuilt that. I don't remember the year, but that was a family project through the winter. Yeah, maybe that's where you carried some stuff too.
Yeah, there's rock facing on the outside of the present lookout, and inside of that are cinder blocks, and we had to carry all the cinder blocks and rocks up from the parking lot up there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was, I think we were probably 9 or 10 at that point.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we'd take maybe 2 of them and head up there.
But then when the wind would blow, we'd all get boxes, and of course the gardens would be covered with broken branches and pine cones, and so we'd all get a box. We had cardboard boxes, and we cut handholds in the sides, and we'd all go out and round up all the pine cones and sticks and so on every time the wind would blow, which was frequently. Sometimes the trees would blow over, and then we'd have to cut them up in little pieces and carry them out.
All hands on deck and start picking up stuff, because you know the reputation was built on the place being immaculate, so we couldn't let our guard down.
It was a good place to live. It really was, and living and working, you know, so close to nature, and with the turning of the seasons and all, it was very rewarding, and wonderful people came. Just, it was delightful talking with people from all over, foreign countries, and it was great.
You know, I don't think they ever imagined when they started that people would be handing them money to to walk around out there, and that's you know, they wound up putting so much time into it. That was the only alternative, was either let it go and you know, keep growing apples or whatever. You know, the art took their lives over, and I think the world's a better place for it.